Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's video, we are going to be diving into this new moon in Scorpio partial solar eclipse that's happening on October 25th, 2022. It's a bit of a mouthful, but are we that surprised when it comes to Scorpio? Always with the drama. Jokes aside, this is a reading for the collective. There are no piles to choose from today. We're going to start off by taking a look at the overall energy of this new moon solar eclipse, and then we are definitely going to get more info with the tarot, and I have some advice for you at the end as well, okay? So new moons are already powerful as it is, but when we have an eclipse, it's like a new moon on steroids, basically. And although this is a partial solar eclipse, it's still coming packed with a lot of energy. When I was meditating right before I started filming, they showed me the death card from the Luminous Spirit tarot deck that I have. And on the card, it shows death, like the Grim Reaper holding a baby, and there's a bunch of eyes in the background. So it's making me feel like there's going to be a lot of like simultaneous endings and beginnings. This is kind of a theme that I've been picking up lately for the collective. So I'm feeling like this new moon will be less about trying to manifest something new and more about just kind of going with the flow and seeing what shifts are happening with this energy. But let's take a look at the cards and see what energies we can expect. We have soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Wow. Okay. We also have Merkaba. Oh my god. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Some big energy. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We also have insecurity. And we have the stingray. I just saw 333 on the timer. Wow. Yeah, a lot of expansions, a lot of growth happening. They're kind of showing me a seed that's been planted, and you know, like when the first sprout comes up, how the seed kind of bursts, it bursts out of its own shell. That's what I feel like is happening. So if things have been uncomfortable, if you feel like you've been kind of been buried in the dark, not really know what's going on, it's like I feel like things are just about to crack through the surface, and I definitely am picking up a lot of enlightenment and a lot of clarity coming through too, like finally starting to see where everything has been leading to, finally getting some answers as to like what has been going on. Okay, because I've been feeling that too. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But I'm feeling like leading up to this eclipse, and I would say at least for a week or two after the eclipse, there's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of information coming in, especially while you're sleeping, especially while you're meditating. So really, really pay attention to your dreams, which reminds me, actually, I have to write down something from my dreams so I don't forget to look into it after. Okay, so with soul time and Merkaba here, I mean, this is pretty intense energy. And to me, they're they're quite similar because they're both talking about new realities. Okay, so this eclipse, I really feel like is going to feel like jumping into a new timeline. Okay, because we literally have Merkaba and soul time here. And I'm almost getting this message of like our minds and our souls are not limited by the same restrictions that we face in the 3D world. So you may experience a lot of like astral projection, lucid dreaming. You may have dreams that really feel like real life, and you may start to question like, is this even a dream? Am I dreaming? And then you wake up and you're just like, wow, like that felt so real. Okay, and that's because it is. That's literally you astral projecting, astral traveling. Okay, this could be like visiting a parallel universe. Okay, and I know that these concepts sound out there, and they are, but I mean, it's a thing. So I'm also getting this message that your dreams and your meditations, any visions that you've been receiving or feelings that you've been getting, I feel like it's almost like looking through the peephole of a door. It's like giving you a little sneak peek, dropping little hints to you to let you know what's coming. And what I really, really love here we have insecurity and we have stingray. So to me, this is really telling me that you're finally breaking free from these confines of your fear of the ego, and you're really starting to develop a lot more confidence, develop more of a spine, so to speak, with the stingray. And I see on a collective level everyone taking a really big step closer towards their more authentic self. And by doing that, it's like that's how you shift timelines. So it's like, let's say this is one timeline and you've been on here breaking free of, you see all of these layers with this little devil here. I feel like it's like we're finally going to be breaking through that last one, and instead of continuing on this trajectory, we're now jumping on this totally different one and continuing on. And I'm also picking up with the stingray that it's like, because of the clarity that'll be coming in, it's like you'll know specifically what direction you want to go in. You may not know logically, but you'll definitely know intuitively. You'll feel this calling, you'll feel drawn or feel inspired to start doing certain things. Maybe you don't even know why, or maybe you just wake up one day and you don't even question it, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go sign up for the gym, or I'm gonna go sign up for this class, or I'm gonna rearrange all the furniture in my room, or I'm going to start a new hobby. It's like you're just going to know that there's something different that you have to do. There's something new that's calling you. Okay, something that's really been on your heart, but that you feel like you've been held back in some way by insecurities or feelings of doubt, feelings of fear. But I feel that insecurity and all of those things kind of dissipating and giving you a lot more confidence to follow the direction of your intuition, your heart, your soul. Okay, so there's a heavy emphasis here on meditating. I feel like it would be so helpful whether you meditate in silence, with music, you do a guided meditation, even journaling would be really, really helpful. You can try automatic writing and see what it is that you're feeling called to do, and just see what comes of it. And it's not about judging it, it's just about being curious and just listening to, you know, what your intuition, what your soul has to say. But there's definitely a theme of alignment here with the Merkaba and the stingray. As you can see, we have all of the chakras being highlighted here. These are all in alignment, balanced. And this is why things are going to start to flow, because these blockages that you've been experiencing will finally be lifted. Okay, and then it's just like a clear passage for this energy to flow. And with the Merkaba talks about our feminine and our masculine energies being in perfect balance. And when we're able to balance our masculine and feminine energies, it's like that's where the magic really, really happens. Because with our feminine energy, we allow ourselves to dream, to feel inspired, to get these new ideas, to take hints and nudges from our intuition or the universe. And the divine feminine feeds that to the divine masculine, and then the divine masculine takes action on it on behalf of our divine feminine. Okay? So there's this really powerful, important balance that is really going to be key to this whole shift happening, right? It's kind of like that example I was giving before, where you may wake up one morning and have this idea of, okay, I'm going to go sign up for this class, and then you take action on that, right? That's how we get things moving along. So I feel like there's going to be a lot less blockages when it comes to you being able to move forward, and that's going to be different for everyone. This could be moving forward in a career, in a relationship, making a lifestyle change, moving forward with your finances. Either way, I feel like a lot of blocks are being lifted, and there's going to be a lot of forward progress and momentum. So I just want to grab the tarot and get more info, because oh, I love this. I can't believe we have Soul Time and Merkaba. And yeah, I'm getting this message. I'm being brought back to that when I was saying how, you know, the soul and the mind is not confined by the same restrictions as the 3D world or our body. So it's like, don't allow your ego to make you feel like your dreams are too big or not possible. Okay? Because it's not impossible to the soul. It's not impossible when it comes to energy. This is a strong message coming through, okay? And especially around the time of this eclipse, because with eclipses, it's like unlifting the veil. Okay, things revealing themselves, things becoming much closer in a way because there's less of a barrier. So especially during this time, it'll be really important for you to empower yourself. Try doing affirmations that really make you feel confident, that make you feel like your dreams are possible, because they are. Okay, so like watch content that really inspires you, read books that inspire you, listen to music that inspires you, okay? That's a really strong message coming through. So I kind of want to see, okay, let's see what will be shifting with this eclipse. So Spirit, please, for the collective, what is shifting? What is shifting with this eclipse? What is shifting with this new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse, please, for the collective? On a collective level, what is shifting with this new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse, please, on October 25th, 2022? Oh, that's right. Okay, thank you. When I was prepping these cards, I was hearing that song. I don't know what it's called, but the first line is like, "Do you believe in magic?" And I just started hearing it again, and it's like, it's coming through in a really cheeky way. It's like the universe is winking at you. Like, if there's ever a time to believe in magic, believe in miracles, believe in the impossible happening, it's like, this is it, okay? Again, it's like, don't allow yourself to feel confined or restricted in any way. Okay, that's only one aspect of ourselves. Okay, because of course we're human, we live in this 3D world, like we do have limitations in that sense. But the other part of us is spiritual and energetic, and that has no bounds. So again, it's this idea of balance. Like, of course it's okay to have an ego. We need to have an ego. Of course it's okay that we have physical limitations sometimes, but don't forget that there's also an element within all of us that is timeless and infinite and limitless. Okay, and it's time to start honoring that part of you as well. So Spirit, please, what is, thank you. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Yes, clarity, so much clarity, new ideas coming through. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. What else, please? What is shifting for the collective with this eclipse, please? The solar eclipse, this new moon in Scorpio, please. This Three of Pentacles really feels like the universe is ready to hand out some gifts. Okay? That's what it's feeling like to me. This could be physical gifts because we're talking about pentacles, but with the Ace of Swords here, again, this could be... I just heard gifts aplenty. Okay, so physical gifts, gifts in the form of ideas or finding clarity on something. The Ace of Swords also really makes me think of overcoming obstacles and like cutting away what's no longer necessary. We have the World in reverse. Let's get another card. What is shifting for the collective with this solar eclipse, please? Ooh, we have the Chariot. Love that. Are you taking these two? No. Okay. And on the back of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I love this because this is like the World in reverse. Okay, so, well, when the world is upright, this talks about completions, endings. It's that feeling of victory of like, yes, I did it. I'm done. I completed it. Like, I somehow made it to the end after all of these like ups and downs and tears and laughter, and like, I finally did it. But it's in reverse, so it's like, it's this feeling of like almost being there. It's like we're right we're right there. And you may have had this feeling of, it may have been a false ending. Like maybe you thought a cycle had been wrapped up and then you got really excited and you're like, okay, like I'm ready for the new, and then the new didn't come in yet, and maybe you were feeling a little bit disappointed in a way, or like, yeah, like a little sad, maybe bummed out, maybe feeling like, you know, like, oh, the universe doesn't care, or I guess it's not happening. Don't let these doubts fool you, okay? Because following the World in reverse, we have the Chariot, which is another card that talks about victory, success, and moving forward. So whatever has been delayed or whatever you thought had already ended but didn't, you don't need to worry about that because we have the Chariot here ending things off and you're pushing forward, okay? And we have the Three of Cups on the back of the deck, so it's like you'll be in a position where you can celebrate finally being able to move forward. It's like, I feel like this World in reverse is kind of like a gate, okay? But that gate isn't stopping this Chariot from just like busting through it. And again, there's this idea of balance because we have the Black Horse and the White Horse representing the shadow, the light, yin yang energy, which we're talking about with the Merkaba, and we're also talking about balance and alignment with the Stingray. So it's like the shift that's happening is all the pieces are coming together, and it's really gonna allow you to move forward. There's gonna be a lot of celebrations that are gonna be happening soon, okay? And we have 2 3s here. I am sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I'm a little hungry. I should have ate something. Ooh, interesting. I just got this message of, because whenever something happens while I'm filming or, you know, reading, channeling, whatever, I always take it as a sign. So I feel like whatever this is something you've been hungry for. It's like you've been craving this. You've been like, oh, there's such a strong feeling of desire here of like, I just want it so badly. It's coming, and you're going to be able to celebrate that. Okay, I see people coming together. I see parties happening. I see good times. There's this element of feeling really lighthearted with the 3 of Cups. But it's interesting because to me, the 3s in tarot represent like an initial success. So it's like we're celebrating that we can finally move forward. But at the same time, there's this element of like, okay, let's go get this now. Like, I let myself celebrate a little bit. I'm really happy that we're finally moving. I'm really happy that I have clarity, that I kind of know what I have to do. I know where I'm going. But now it's time to put the work in again. Okay, so it's like celebrating the victories along the way, but this definitely isn't the end. Whatever journey this is for you, this is not the end. Okay, there's a lot more to come. And the 3 of Cups is telling me that absolutely you should be celebrating whatever this forward movement is, but just know that there's more success down the line for you. Okay, like this is not the end. This is just the beginning. And I love that. Like it's making me feel so excited. I'm also getting this message. I find it really interesting how on the World card we have all of the different elements on here. So we have the sword, the wand, the cup, the pentacle. And so it's making me feel like, yeah, with this 3 of Pentacles, it's like you will be gifted with whatever you feel like you've been missing. And that's really going to help you move forward. So if you've been like lacking clarity, if you've been lacking inspiration, if you've been lacking energy, if you've been lacking time or resources, whatever this has been, it's like I feel like the universe is going to gift that to you in order to help you move forward. And you remember how I said with the stingray that I was feeling like it's like you'll know specifically what direction you want to go in? I just noticed on this Chariot card, this like spear is really sticking out to me, and it makes me think of, yeah, when you think about like those gladiators or ancient Greek warriors, how they would throw those spears and like it would always hit right on target. Okay, so you're on track to achieving whatever this is. Okay, this could be a huge dream of yours, whatever it is, a goal, an ambition. And even in this 3 of Cups, this angel has a bow and arrow too, so it's like right on target. Wow, okay, this is big. Oh wow, and I just noticed too in this World card, there's it's like a man and a woman. So again, this idea of balance, it's like these two becoming one. So there's an integration happening, which makes sense because again, with the Merkaba, with the stingray, it's like this idea of alignment and things just all coming together, all the pieces of the puzzle coming together and gaining that clarity. Wow. Okay. And I do feel like part of this may come as a surprise. You may not see it coming because this 3 of Cups, it's happening at nighttime, and we see the crescent moon in the background. It's kind of reminding me of the moon card with all the water, and it's dark. So I feel like yeah, you may not expect it when it happens. With this 10 of Wands underneath, wow, and then the 3 of Wands, yeah, it's like you may not be expecting it. You may be feeling like really busy or just kind of tired from life, to be honest. Like you may just feel really tired, kind of burnt out, like maybe a little bit mopey feeling. But then we have the 3 of Wands too. So it's like we literally have expansion, like stepping out of your comfort zone, movement forward, and it's daytime here. So it's like what's unknown will be revealed and you'll be able to move forward. Like we have so many cards about moving forward and expansion here. Wow, I love this. This makes me really, really excited for everyone. So let's take a look at some advice. We have surrender to the divine, full moon. And we also have nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, from these two cards, is that the only thing you need to do is surrender. Surrender to the surrender to the divine, surrender to the universe, surrender to your guides. Just surrender and let go of this feeling of control, let go of this feeling of resistance, and just allow things to happen. And what this is also telling me, and this is really significant, between this new moon, which is a solar eclipse, and the full moon, which is a lunar eclipse, is when these shifts and changes and clarity and everything is going to happen. And I've been getting this message a lot, like during the month of October, even in September, of this time period between the new moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus. Okay, so from October 25th to November 8th is going to be super significant, okay? So release your worries, release your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, whatever has been worrying you, whatever has been weighing on you, okay? Whatever burdens, responsibilities. Since we did have that 10 of Wands, surrender all of that and let the universe handle that for you. And just allow yourself to be open and receptive to the information and the blessings that come in. Even if things don't initially appear as they seem, or maybe it doesn't look like how you thought it would, just be open-minded. I'm also getting this message of perspective, because this full moon here is really, really big. And then we have a full moon here, but it's much smaller. So, okay. Yeah, so I'm getting this message of like, you may need to zoom out a little bit. You may be a little bit too fixated on maybe specific details, specific expectations or outcomes. And the advice is to zoom out and like let the universe take care of the details. It's like you've already put in the work. Okay, you've been doing shadow work, you've been healing, you've been starting over. Okay, you've been working really hard. The universe sees that, and now the ball is in the universe's court, and the universe just wants you to be open-minded and to be receptive, okay? And then again, I'm picking up this energy of like your dreams being significant, meditation being significant, and the nighttime in general. You might feel a lot of activity at night. You may feel like you have a lot of energy at nighttime. Maybe getting a lot of creative ideas or inspirations at nighttime, or just these downloads. So if you have a harder time sleeping, this could be why. I'm just picking up like a lot of activity and energy at nighttime. Okay, so let's take a look at our last 2 cards. This is going to be additional advice, some self-care ideas that'll help get you through this really powerful solar eclipse that's happening. We have clear your energy field. Yes. And we also have sound healing. Beautiful. What's interesting is we have the number 10 here with clear your energy field. And then 47 reduces to 11. So we have 10 and 11. Again, this idea of movement forward. We're progressing to the next step. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Clear your energy field. If you use sage or Palo Santo incense, you could take a salt bath. You can use visualizations. You can go out in nature and get grounded. You can ask your guides to cleanse and clear your energy, okay? And as well, you can use sound healing to cleanse and clear your energy. Whether this is listening to singing bowls or listening to meditation music. Personally, I'm a really, really big fan of solfeggio frequencies. I'll put the spelling up on the screen so that you can look into it if you want. Wow, I just saw 3333 on the timer, and you remember how we saw 333 at the beginning? We got the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. This is like such a big, expansive time. I'm so excited for everyone. Oh my goodness. But with the sound healing, it's like clear your energy first, and then through the power of sound healing and music, it's like realign your vibration to the frequency of the thing that you're trying to attract, if that makes sense. So maybe if you're like wanting to feel more secure, feel more grounded, you'll listen to like a root chakra singing bowl or something. Or if you're wanting to feel more confident and empowered, you'll listen to sounds that are related to the solar plexus chakra. Okay, different things like that. And you see how I love how in both of these we can see how big and bright and colorful their auras are, and it's just like, it's like you cleanse your energy, you reattune yourself, and it's like, it's just so clear and beautiful and colorful and bright, and I feel like it's really going to help rejuvenate you. Okay, you guys, this is everything that I'm seeing. Let me know in the comments what you thought, how this resonated. I would love to hear what it is that you're up to. Like, what is this big thing that you're trying to move forward? Because it feels really exciting. And I think we should all hype each other up in the comments and encourage each other to keep moving forward on this path and not give up. I love you guys so, so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss out on when I upload a video. I love you, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends!